It's Funky Friday, and it's day 6 of my Vlogmas challenge. So, normally I'm trying to do that every Friday. I do a little dance tutorial for you, but because this is Christmas, I'll do one better. I'm going to share with you today how to walk and party in your high heel shoes because it's Christmas, right? Lots of parties, lots of gatherings, lots of reunions, and you're going to be wearing your fancy stilettos, ladies. Now, this is my brand new pair. Shh, don't tell the husband that. Look at this. Anyway, I want to share with you, walking and dancing in high heel is really an art. And it's something that you cannot just do overnight. You have to build up your leg muscles. Yes, you know those things that get really sore when you've been running and walking a lot over a period of time. Those muscles have memories, and the more you train them to walk in these little babies, the better you'll be in the near future. But of course, walking in heels are not exactly good for you, right? I mean, if you had the very famous lady who walks in heels all the time, Victoria Beckham, she's had to lay them off for a while because she started getting bunions. It was really painful, so you need to always moderate between high heels, medium to flat, and back again. I used to love high heels when I was 18 to my early 20s, and then in my mid-20s when I got pregnant with my daughter, I suffered from severe sciatica. So I've had, and that's how belly goddess therapy came about, because I wanted to develop a way to get rid of my sciatica while still with my love of dance, while still wearing my high heel shoes. So let's get on with the tutorial. So I'm ready now to do a little boogie for you. Look at me in my fancy new Christmas shoes and my really fancy Reebok socks. It's a bit cold right now, even though it's very summery. But anyway, so first of all, when you put on your shoes, if you want to go dancing, the best shoes for dancing is when they're not too high a stiletto. I've chosen here actually quite a high length, but that's because I'm quite used to high heel shoes. But my recommendation is to keep to medium high stilettos or even slightly lower kitten heels. And if you're going to go to higher length, or like, you know, about 3 to 4 inches minimum of like the length, the height of the stilettos, make sure, if it's possible, to have dancing style shoes, either like the Mary Jane's, the T-bar that they use in salsa competition, or that they use in you know, like ballroom dancing, or this one here, I've got the ankle strap, as you can see, right? Woo. Okay, this is with ankle strap. So whatever I do when I'm dancing, my shoe is not going to fall off. I will feel more secure. I will feel like, you know, my ankles are well protected, because most of the injuries happen a lot of the time with high heel shoes is because the ankles are weak. So of course, over the weeks and months before you start dancing in high heel shoes, you really should be exercising your ankle. So one of those things actually is by doing ankle exercises and doing things like squats in your heels, like doing things like this. Okay, all these exercises will not only strengthen your ankles, it strengthens your Achilles tendons and your thigh muscles. Okay, so first of all, when you put on your high heel shoes, a lot of the time I notice with a lot of women, you see, we're never taught how to walk in heels when growing up. It's just something our mothers let us do naturally. We put on our shoes and we are told just to run forth, right? So when you put on your high heel shoes, a lot of women, I notice, they start to do like this. They think, oh, I look really sexy. They stick their butt out, they stick their chest forward, and they think, oh, look at me, I'm so sexy. Oh my god, yeah, I feel so sexy in my high heel shoes. But you know what this is doing? You are arching your lower back, which is really bad for your spine. You're stretching your abdominal muscle, which is kind of nice. But what happens is a lot of time they don't hold on to their abdominal, the core muscles, and then their tummy starts to do that, like big tummy out, right? So this is very, very bad for you. So what you should be doing is, this is very good, is to strengthen your core. At the same time, it improves your center of gravity. When you do this is why a lot of women fall, because the center of gravity is now completely off balance. They are now top heavy, their bum is taken up, they have no center of balance now. So what you need to do is, this is very good for your bum muscles, is to tuck your pelvis in. Can you see? It gets quite tight like that. Is to tuck your pelvis in. So you're engaging your core muscles, you're engaging your lower abdominal muscles, you're engaging your thigh muscles. At the same time now your legs are very strong because the muscles are strong from the top, and then it goes slowly down. Is to engage your core, stand straight, right? Stand straight, chest nice and level, sternum facing forward. You're now ready to walk in your high heel shoes. So of course you want to just remember when you walk, just like with your sneakers or your sandals, you always walk, okay, heels to ball, heel to ball, heel to ball, heel to the ball. Yeah? Okay, same thing again. Let's try. You walk, you let your hips lead you. Heel to ball, heel to ball, heel to ball, heel to ball. Back again. Okay? So, just think you are Naomi Campbell. Not when she fell down on the runway, but when she wears her highest heels, she looks so spectacular. She looks amazing. She looks stupendous in her very, very high heel shoes, right? Hips forward, backs not arched, but strong, pelvis tucked in, and walk. Holding your whole core balance. Shoulders back, sternum forward, okay? And when you're dancing, try and use your hips to dance, because your hips is your center of gravity, right? So these are the simple things you can do when you're dancing. It's just use your hips to balance yourself. Just like in salsa, you can do this in hip hop, you can do this in pop dancing, you can do this in your belly dancing, whatever musical genre you're dancing to, use your hip in order to balance yourself. So this is one of the things you can do, right? Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Hip, hip, hip. Swivel around. Remember always to keep your pelvis tucked in. This is the key. Walking in high heel shoes. Of course, you're gonna be tired, so once in a while, I'll just wiggle my feet when I'm dancing. I wiggle it, you know, just to get a bit of respite, because it can be very tiring. Of course, the other things you can do is to put those gel insoles into your shoes. You can buy them really cheaply in Primark, in Boots, Superdrug. They're sold everywhere now, so there's no excuse for you to actually have too much pain in your insoles. Okay? So to recap, pelvis tucked in, sternum forward, not up, butt forward, shoulders squared, okay? And abdominal muscles engaged, and you let your hips lead you when you walk. Okay? One thing I notice is that when a lot of women walk these days, they tend to, especially when they've got court shoes, they tend to walk like this. Their ankles knock in. It's really, really unhealthy for you. You want to keep your ankles slightly out like this. Slightly, not too much, because otherwise you get injury. Okay? But don't knock it as you walk. Because I notice with a lot of women when they wear court shoes, the heels tend to wear out really quickly on one side. You know, a lot of foot professionals will tell you when your shoe has run out unevenly on one side, that means that you are walking the wrong way. So try and walk. Remember to open up your ankles a bit. Okay? Open up your ankles a bit. Okay, don't knock it in. Don't knock it in, but straight ankles. Straight, straight, straight. Like a catwalk, you're almost walking on the same line. Okay? When you're walking like this, at the same time, you will engage your hip bones, your hip muscles. There you go. Dancing, dancing, dancing. Walk, shimmy, shimmy, sashay, sashay. Okay? So, when you've had all your dancing fun, tomorrow I will come back with another video to show you how to give a rest to those feet. I'll give you all the tips on how to give those muscles in your foot a rest. All the tips coming up in Vlogmas Day